It can stretch defenses out.
Simmons making hard work defensively, pulling it down and putting it back once again for Ben. Sixth in the NBA in rebounding, averaging 12 per game. Simmons, the bump and run with Capella, cannot stop him.
His marksmanship too good.
Amir Johnson in for Embiid, and Simmons getting by everybody. It seemed too easy there. And Simmons back on the floor, setting up Justin Anderson, who promptly hits a three. But instead vacates, and the Sixers will set it up. Anderson, another three. Got it. How about Justin Anderson with a pair of threes here to start the second? Redick in rhythm for two. Covington, a rather healthy three, and he drops it. Robert Covington.
I thought it was a huge move for this Rockets organization. Wow, look at that move.
Yeah, beautifully done by Simmons against the center, Clint Capella. 3 minutes to play here on the second. Bayless got two. Don't miss the game. Take it with you. Your team's on the go with NBCSportsPhiladelphia.com and the NBC Sports app. Ben Simmons, the steal and the slam.
Tough shot for Redick. Had Bamute all over him.
Half minutes. Embiid against Tucker. Got it done. All cotton for Joel Embiid, the fourth Sixer in double figures. He's got 11 assists and 6 steals, and no foul called that time. But what do you know? The ball don't lie, and Simmons is going to solo. Sixers got it back anyway.
Again, Sixers coming right at you. Ben with the easy two, emphatic two.
The timeout. Simmons bursting to the hoop against Tucker, giving it up. It's a Redick three, and down it goes for J.J. Redick.
Going after it.
Redick blowing by Harden. I'll tell you what, he might as well have just opened the door for him. Dribble. Simmons looking and floating home too. He used Joel as bait. Representing Switzerland, and we are running tonight from Toyota Center, not too far from Minute Maid Park, which was an unreal setting last night. Ben Simmons, Embiid off the Harden miss. Simmons, you could see Ariza right on him, and Ben undaunted, and that is Capella out-dueling Embiid. Clint Capella 11th in the NBA in rebounds per game. He runs the floor. Great recognition by Robert Covington. And there is Embiid leaking, and he will solo.
Well, at least that one hit the rim. The one before didn't even have a chance. At least he's getting closer to Ariza.
That's a nice spot by Simmons for Amir Johnson, and he got two. T.J. McConnell playing very well lately on the floor for the first time. Simmons attempting a 15-footer, and he connects.
Again, spacing floor, three on the baseline. Now comes Capella with that screen.
Oh, and it was snuffed out by Amir Johnson. Simmons on the run to Luau Cabarrot. That was beautifully done. That was tic-tac-toe. Ryan Anderson, his first bucket. Simmons getting a screen from Embiid, and for the second time in the first quarter.
Watch this. Sixers on offense. Nice little pick and roll. Ben could have easily. Just got to be willing. That's the thing. You got to be a willing defender. The ability's there.
Bayless teeing up a three. You can count it. Compliments of Ben Simmons, his fourth dime of the first half. Well, he hit that three from the corner as the buzzer went, and the Rockets stole one at Wells Fargo Center on Wednesday. Embiid hits the jump shot, his third bucket. Got a couple of personal fouls. Simmons dropped it off beautifully for Sharts. That is great court awareness. I mean, but I'm told in the preseason, when those two were operating together, it was quite the sight. Boy, Ben Simmons, all kinds of confidence. That's the third time he has hit.
Brown telling him to be strong. Play must be going through Dario. See whether or not it ends up in his hands.
Simmons, a rolling Embiid. That's a beautiful thing. We look for that play another million times before they're through. Here are the Sixers up 4. Embiid spotting Simmons, who throws it down. Ben Simmons got 17 points, matching Harden's total. Ben Simmons getting 2 more. Side on Trevor Ariza.
Gang defense that time. Defense by numbers.
Covington drills the 3, his first of the game. 2 points per game as he caught that one and drilled it from beyond. Here's Simmons for Amir Johnson. Got it done. Ben Simmons has been dazzling.
To be able to play through all that.
Be wrestling with Capella. Simmons took the contact, got the field goal. Ben Simmons playing through the contact. Simmons has Ariza. Embiid down low as Simmons had his block. Is it a goaltending? Sure looked it, yep. And if I'm the Sixers, I continue to try to find Joel here coming down the stretch. There's Harden doing his thing, and he is smothered, and the whistles remain silent. Simmons in the open floor. All the way, and he slams for 2! Coming off a home win against Orlando, and we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center. Simmons, his first 2. Nice. Not as a Sixer, but of course it is a preseason game. As Baldwin lost it inside. Watch Simmons. Watch his magic. That's the beauty of Ben Simmons. Redick, a rather healthy 3, and that's why he's here.
Offense. Just give it to JJ.
Simmons, nice spot for Holmes. Beautifully done between those 2. Ben Simmons, a brilliant assist to Richaun Holmes 3 summers ago. That is Covington, another guy who can launch from beyond, and he drains it. Robert Covington.
A slow team that walks it up. No more methodical basketball. They're trying to push it even on makes.
Simmons has a pretty look, combining that time with Markelle Fultz. So
things don't work out for you. The best games you have are when you come in and say, I want defense or rebounding.
Simmons posting, then finding Bayless, who hit the 3. Boy, Ben Simmons has been the star of this quarter.
To do all the right things, and it's like a great addition for this team in this city.
Simmons, unselfish play as he gave it up to the big guy Holmes, who threw it down. Actually met them last year in the playoffs in the first round. There's Covington lining up a 3, and he drains it. So Robert Covington hits the 3-pointer.
It's one of the main reasons why he hangs in the league.
Justin Anderson hits the corner 3. That's ideal for him. Defensive Player of the Year voting behind Kawhi Leonard and Draymond Green. There is Simmons. Well, he banked it. You know he didn't call it, but you know what? I'm glad he took the shot. Simmons, one of the Heat players, trying to take a charge, and Ben calmly deposits 2. Johnson, another guy who parlayed a 1-year free agent deal into a multi-year contract with the Heat as Robert Covington.
But you go back to Ben Simmons doing what he does best, finding shooters. Ben don't have 3 shooters on the floor right now, including Joel Embiid. He has 4. So a young fella has questions, be there to answer them. Be there and direct them. Sometimes guys are scared to ask for assistance. Be a leader, step up there and help guide that young fella. Go get it. Mr. Simmons says, throw it up there. I'm going up to the high top.
Covington lining up a 3, and he drains it for Robert Covington, his second 3 of the game. Simmons would like to post Winslow. He does so. The entry pass, and Ben gets himself a throwdown.
Guards at that kind of height, you got to be able to take advantage of these mismatches. And this is something Ben can do quite often.
Still with the team.
LeBron brought him to Cleveland.
Yes, he did briefly last year. Simmons swooping in and getting 2. A break here for Bayless. Trailed on the play. Neatly drops it off to Simmons. Beautifully done by Jared Bayless, and Simmons rewarded for running the floor.
The floor hard and good things will happen. Gerald ditch it off to Big Simmons with the flush.
Sixers by 8. Simmons working it with Okafor. The option is Bayless, who finished the job. Beautifully done by Ben to get it to Jared. On NBC Sports Philadelphia against the Boston Celtics, along with Amy Fadul, Mark Jackson, Mark Zumoff here on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Is Ben Simmons simply picking up where he left off in the first half.
14 and a half minutes, so you wonder how much you're going to see of him in the second half.
Mark, would it bother you if Joel did not see another second of this one?
Yeah, this is a guy that was thought to be in the lottery, early in the lottery. He ended up, was at the very tail end of the lottery, of course, chosen by the Heat this past year.
Seeing his first minutes in this one. That's good defense. Sharch and Simmons helping out. Nice hustle by Ben to keep it alive.
What if it's like football? They both get a half a sack, get a half a block for that.
Ben Simmons with his scoring shoes on tonight. Redick, happy to see that go down. He struggled just a bit against Atlanta on Wednesday. That after the two-game absence because of back stiffness. Sixers in the open floor. Covington hit in stride by Ben Simmons. Fourth-year player from Croatia. They signed him once again to the two-year free agent deal. He ended last year with the Washington Wizards. Dario Saric getting an open look in rhythm for two. Back in 2007, now playing with his fourth different NBA team. And again, Simmons in deep in no man's land. And it's going to be interesting to see how long Nate McMillan exposes Darren Collison. Simmons again posting Collison, finds Saric for three, and down it goes for Dario Saric. Collison, it's for three.
Got to get a hand up. Sixers fortunate that time. Collison got an open look.
Covington with a naked three, no Sixer underneath. Simmons, and now Young is on him. Somehow kept his dribble, and there's Jared Bayless waltzing in and getting two. Last 5 or 6 minutes of game action. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot buries the three, but found a give. Covington put it on the floor that time and got the deuce. Yeah, 6'11", 240, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but it's not enough tonight.
Ben Simmons dipping in and stroking two for Ben, only a second bucket. Simmons snatching the Young miss. Redick, he'll try it again. Yes! He gave it up to Simmons. Simmons working over Bogdanovich. A gorgeous move and finished by Big Ben.
Because JJ's been so hot, he gained so much attention. That opens up the court for Big Ben. Look at him, able to go one-on-one. Bogdanovich. Jumper as well. It's the same every time. Repetitive motion. Pretty reliable.
Simmons got it done. And Embiid was following in his tracks just in case.
You know, sometimes, Mark, I think this might be part of Dario's struggles, is when you get touches and you can ease your way into the game. As Ben knocks down that elbow jumper.
Simmons has Embiid. There it is, and he came up short. Joel somehow came away with a miss. Bayless diving on the floor to keep it alive. Covington for three. Yes!
Telly with his back to the basket as much as he does face it.
Now he's going to deal with Embiid. It's a Redick three. Got it! Embiid being covered by Turner. He comes out, now rolls in. Redick, another three. Got it!
Game, they're a playoff team, and I don't think they're just going to sneak in at the 8th spot either.
Simmons there's the right hand, goes up and under, long strides at 6'10". This year, team's not playing as many games. From a coaching standpoint, is that good or bad? You have more practices as Bayless knocks down the three, but our team's not yet in game rhythm yet. He apparently or reportedly called him today, to give him an idea about the long road ahead, to stay positive. Nice little flip shot there from Ben Simmons. I suppose we now call you full-time NBA analyst. For us, as Simmons comes up with a steal, goes down and finishes with a right hand. Wall goes right at Embiid and blocked by the big man. Here comes Simmons the other way, 3-on-2. Simmons eludes the defender and lays it in with that right hand once again.
Quickly, what shocked me about the first half, 14 zip fast break points for Philadelphia. Talk about a Washington team as Covington gets it down.
It's just under 2 remaining, third quarter. Simmons hesitation and finish.
They're going under screens with Simmons too.
If you're going to go under, you have to pick him up higher. I mean, Kelly Oubre is going under at 12 feet, and then the athleticism and the length is just overpowering. It's the point center right now for Philly. Biggest guy on the floor as Covington hits another three.
He's got 12 already here tonight. Bayless, the runner. Simmons has done that pass. Looked like he has eyes in the back of his head several times. Player in this league, all NBA third team last year. Speaking of elite players, Ben Simmons had a chance for that. Finished well around the basket. 2 costly misses there. That pass behind. Here comes Simmons, the stride, the speed, block! But a foul on Bradley Beal.
Because he can play more minutes. Right now.
Right now, yep. Covington's had a big night and hits a three. His 7th three-pointer of the game.